here today with lovely Nakita Fox, all the way from New Zealand, who's visiting our shores. Popped into the studio today to do a shoot, and I thought we'd have a bit of a chat before we got started. Welcome to Brisbane.
Thank you.
How's the trip been so far?
Really good. It's been really warm, but I really love Brisbane. I've never been here before, so it's cool to see a new city and getting to shoot in it as well.
Yeah, this weather's kind of crazy. First couple of days of spring and it's so hot.
Yeah, this is warmer than New Zealand summer by miles.
Exactly, yeah. So yeah, you can imagine what our summers are like.
Yeah. I'm not coming here in summer.
No, don't. I would not recommend it.
No.
I might come and visit you in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Much better idea, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long have you been modelling?
About a year or maybe 18 months, kind of seriously. I dabbled in it for maybe around 3 years, but that was just mucking around with friends who had cameras.
Yeah.
Nothing serious.
Yeah.
But
cool.
Decided to take it a bit more seriously about a year ago.
Yep. And I kind of did a bit of reading. I think it was on your Patreon page. You kind of described your modelling, and you do it a lot for the love of the art.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So and that's important. I love working with people that are really serious about creating art and pushing boundaries and just creating new stuff. And I work as a professional photographer. Well, try to earn my living as a professional photographer. It's a damn difficult thing to do.
Yep.
And I know modelling is very much the same.
Yeah.
Really difficult to make a full-time living out of it.
Yeah.
But I think you got to have a passion for it.
Totally.
If you're doing it purely for the money, then you're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah. So that I came to that conclusion a long time ago. So I try and do these collaborative kind of shoots fairly often just to keep my creative juices flowing. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, otherwise it's really draining.
Yeah, if you're just stuck doing weddings and kids all the time, then...
Well, I don't do weddings at all.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No, I've done a few and they've never been fun.
Yeah.
So, just not worth the money.
No.
So is this your first modelling trip to Australia?
My first one that's really focusing on modelling, Last time I just went to Sydney and I just managed to squeeze in 2 shoots in 2 weeks between everything else I was doing. That was kind of like just a trial run. And then this is kind of my second trial run because I'm doing Sydney and Brisbane. And then next time I come here, I'm hoping to have it a lot more organised kind of thing. Hopefully next time I might earn a bit of money from it, maybe. But as long as I'm creating content and working with new people and seeing new places, then I'm happy.
Exactly. The only time I get to really travel is when I organise a workshop or something. And that's a bit of a compromise in some ways. Like during the workshop I don't get to shoot a lot. I don't get to shoot exactly what I want to shoot. You kind of have to make compromises for the group. But last time when I went to New Zealand I had 4 or 5 days with a few of the models beforehand doing a road trip.
Oh, nice.
So down the west coast of the South Island.
Beautiful.
So we started right up the top at Whaariki Beach, which was amazing. And then down the west coast to Queenstown, and then met up with everyone for the workshop. So that was really good. But you can't always organise that extra time.
Do you enjoy the teaching aspect of the workshop?
I do like imparting my knowledge. First, to admit I'm not the best at communicating sometimes. So I've got a lot of knowledge to give, and I like seeing people improve and stuff. So it's something I'm working on. And
well, if you're learning at the same time, then it's a
that's right, you do.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, I really love workshops for for that reason, I'm a dance teacher for my day job, so
okay, awesome.
I absolutely love teaching, but
Yeah.
I prefer the more one-on-one workshops, because then you can really focus on what the other person wants to learn.
Exactly right. Yeah.
And it's reminding yourself of those old tricks that you're meant to use and often forget about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the same with the photography side of things. You know, if someone, you know, what comes to me and wants to learn a specific thing, it might be something I've done like years ago and haven't revisited. So, you know, it's a good chance to, you know, rework it and come up with something a little bit different, or, you know, even just remind yourself of those old techniques.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
So you're lucky enough to have a partner as a photographer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be cool.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than I kind of expected.
Yeah, right.
Like, we just keep creating and keep getting better, and it's really awesome.
Yeah. It's always been my dream to have a partner as a model.
Yeah.
Hasn't yet worked out properly, but you know. Dated a few over the years and it's been good, but
yeah, no, it's really good because you can literally wake up, take a photo, roll back over and sleep some more. You don't even need to get out of bed. Like, we've got a couple of lights permanently set up in our bedroom, and
flick them on.
No, and it's good because we have our computers right next to each other, so we can be working on content and then just flicking ideas back and forth, and it's a lot better than being like, oh yes, I should message that photographer about that and then waiting for a reply. And like traveling is a bonus as well, because you get to share costs and get to both create. Like, he's out doing a couple of shoots today, so yeah,
that's awesome.
The
traveling thing is what really appeals to me. You know, because when you're traveling with a model that you're not involved with, it really does kind of double the costs to some degree. You know, you've got to get a separate room for them or whatever. And I love the idea of just being able to throw a tent in the back of the car and head off somewhere and shoot for a weekend. And much more difficult to do. Yeah, mind you, we're really, like, another aspect of our trip is to make friends. So with other photographers and models. So next time we come here, we can kind of organise, like, maybe hire a couple of vans, organise a road trip with a few photographers and models and go, I don't know where, somewhere pretty. And scenic and isolated. That's a fantastic idea. You have a bit of a shooting road trip. So just making those connections. Keep me in mind if you're going to do that. Definitely. I'd love to do that. And it'd be fun to do it with a couple of people. Like, I was hoping to head down to Jervis Bay from Sydney on this trip. Beautiful spot. And there's some beautiful places on the way, and I love driving as well, but unfortunately some things happened and that didn't quite go as planned. But I went to the Gold Coast instead and went to Movie World. Not quite as pretty, but fun. But I've been talking about that trip down to Adelaide with Saskia. I met her. I saw that, and you guys worked together. Absolutely lovely. She's a really cool model, really professional as well. She's awesome. Get along really well with her. So she's coming up in a couple of weeks. Oh, nice. For a week or so. Awesome. We haven't shot anything since March, I think. So okay. Good to collab again. Looking forward to that. Awesome. So where are you going after this? Back home. So I've only got a few days left here, 3 nights I think left before I head back home. But it's been a 3-week trip, so with Sydney and Brisbane. So not looking forward to the weather back home at all. Really? Is it bad? Oh yeah. I was kind of looking at Brisbane weather compared to Wellington weather. Brisbane was like, high 20s, always sunny. Wellington's like barely reaching a 10-degree high, stormy, rainy, windy. That doesn't sound good. So I'll be staying inside and, updating my Patreon a lot. Well, hopefully after this trip you'll have some content.
I've got that's kind of what I need to do anyway. So. Yeah.
So that must be pretty difficult, like living in Wellington, because a lot of the year the weather isn't great.
Yeah.
So how do you go shooting outdoors? Do you do much?
I'm pretty I'll just do anything.
Yeah.
I love being outside. I love the ocean. I'm a real water baby, so even in winter I've been out and done location shoots in the ocean or the mud or
Yeah, cool.
But I just make sure to look after myself. Often we have to get them over and done with pretty quick.
Yeah.
But New Zealand also has some really beautiful places, so in summer you just got to make the most of it.
Yeah,
just get out shooting every weekend kind of thing.
Yeah.
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 And there's no snakes and spiders.
That's a big plus. That's something we definitely have to watch.
So I can roll around in the forest and not be worried at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit I'm always on the lookout over here.
Yeah.
Have to be. Yeah.
Although we went out to shoot with a model yesterday, and she's actually training to be a snake catcher person. So we were out at Mount Cootha.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, if we run into any snakes, that's totally fine. I know what to do. I can help you guys out. If there's spiders, you're on your own." So at least we had one of them covered.
Yeah, spiders really don't worry me. It's the snakes I have an issue with.
Yeah. I don't know any of the creatures over here. If I come into something, I'm like, is that venomous? Is it not?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just treading carefully.
Yeah. Well, luckily the most common ones that we'd run into here would be pythons, which aren't venomous, but still give you a nasty bite.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you finding Patreon? Is it working? Starting to work?
Yeah, it's when I first started I had quite a peak and was doing really well, and now it's kind of dropped off again, so I've actually been doing a lot of planning around it, of switching things up, because I at first my my view of modelling and nudity and erotica and all of those things was not to commodify my vagina, because that's kind of my view. A naked body can be art, it can be erotica, but I don't want to make people pay more just so they can see my genitals. I'm kind of just get to see everything, it's all me, this is me kind of thing. But then I've realised if I actually want to earn money, I need to change that a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately that's how it kind of works.
Yeah. And just with some of the features of Patreon as well, how they don't have a gallery feature. So I'm kind of thinking of changing some sets to display in an external gallery website or something.
I was actually going to talk to you about that, because that's something that I noticed with yours.
Yeah, and that's something I picked up from yours.
So I use Pixie Set, which works really beautifully.
Yeah,
and there is a free account on Pixie Set, so I pay a bit extra so I get more space. There's heaps of galleries and stuff, but I just didn't want to kind of run out of space. Because I want to keep all those sets archived. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the thing of whether you want to have, if you want your patrons to have access to the back catalogue or not. So, thinking of maybe incorporating Dropbox or something in there too. And I'm also just creating my own website at the moment as well. So if people don't want to be a patron, they can just buy specific sets.
Cool.
And things like that. So just trying to, get money from everywhere.
Yeah, that's the key, isn't it? You've got to have a lot of streams. To make it worthwhile. But, I really wish, Patreon would incorporate some sort of a gallery thing, especially for the mobile app, because you can't even view the images.
No, that app is so bad.
It needs a lot of work.
But it looks like slowly they're introducing new things. I haven't used it yet, but they just introduced the live stream feature.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So I do that a lot on Instagram and stuff. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
Something that I haven't done a lot of yet, because I'm usually just a one-man band.
Yeah.
It's so hard to do everything.
Yeah, like multiple social media and cameras and videos and everything.
Everything. Yeah. All right. Well, we might get organised and start shooting.
Cool.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
Thanks for the chat.
No, thank you.
No worries. Cool.